Well, it's day 2 now in Dominican Republic. I actually slept last night, which was a really glorious, beautiful thing. And even at that, though, it wasn't a huge sleep because I had some business that I needed to do at about 4 a.m. So I worked from 4 a.m. till about 6 outside on this pool, and it felt so good under the stars. So thanks to our neighbor John, no stars now obviously. Thanks to our neighbor John, who's been a hero in our lives. He's the guy that lives right over in that unit over there. Let me go back to 1 instead of 0.5. Can I do that? I don't know. I can. Look at that. 1. That's the normal size. So he came in and rescued us yesterday with some stuff, and this is my unit over there. Lisa's hiding behind the bushes with the birds, and this is us. So what lies ahead for today? Well, we went and got some groceries yesterday, thanks to John again, because we leveraged this car. And the actual, I don't know what that is over there. And the actual, what was I thinking now? I keep distracting myself. The actual grocery store is in walking distance. There's another grocery store within walking distance. It's really interesting in the Dominican Republic. Things actually still close on Sunday. Kind of cool. They close on Sunday. It's like it's 1983 or something like that. Maybe that's in part why the sense of community is so huge on this island. There's the Christian, I don't want to say following, the Christian world down here is really huge. In fact, when you're going for a drive in the countryside, good morning. When you're going for a walk in the countryside up here, you actually see signs that just says church all over the place, like street signs that says church. Strangest thing. It's kind of like drive through Canada, you see like Masonic Lodge signs. You kind of like how you see that in some of the small towns. You see church signs down here, and so the spiritual movements down here is pretty darn cool. Anyway, what else can I say? I think that's pretty much it. So I've now moved just a short walk where those other two are walking. Is the direction that I was yesterday. It's about a 8-minute walk, let's say, or 2-minute jog, if I wanted to go to that other unit that I was at. And I have no idea what's down here. Every day is an adventure. So today I got to set up a bank account. If I can get John to take me to get a bank account opened. I'm told opening bank accounts here is not like in Canada or other nations where you show up and you tap your foot for 5 minutes and you see a teller and you get sent to the back to set up the account. It's more so a one-day affair because things happen so slowly here. And I understand the banking in the Dominican Republic as well is different. Like they have the old school cash counters. Look at the architecture. Isn't that just wild, the architecture down here? Look at the trees. Oh my gosh. This is just beautiful. Look at that palm. Oh, see, I gotta learn now. All the trees, all the cute little lizards all over the place. It's such a treat seeing these little lizards eating all the bugs. It's just so freaking cute. And the songbirds, there's a bird that landed outside my window, and it was just the cutest, most beautiful thing. I don't know, about half, 3/4 the size of a robin, gray and blue, I guess. I don't know what. It's just beautiful animals here. So I got so much learning to do. What are all these birds? What are all these bugs? What are all these lizards? What are all these? I feel like a 9-year-old kid. Like what's that cat? Oh, I guess I can figure out what kind of cat that is. But anyway, so setting up the bank account might take a while today. I'm told you just got to be patient. I don't know, take good tunes and whatnot. I made a cut just now simply because I dropped the name of the bank I was going to be banking at. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to promote any business or anything. I'm just going to keep things just fun and dandy here. But I believe all the banks, actually, they do. It's interesting. It's a 2-day event. You actually go in first day. All ID stuff and all that stuff is done. You need, I think, 3-month statements of your bank history. And that way they know that you're real and you're not going to, I don't know, do crazy fuddy-duddy things or what have you. I don't know what their whole compliance stuff is. I'm just learning their internal compliance. Even though I work in international banking, I do other kind of banking to help different businesses and individuals worldwide on things. I know nothing of Dominican local banking and stuff like that. So that's going to be a fun one to learn. And so, yeah, but you take a few month statements. They make sure you're real. You open up the account. And then From there, then they got to take it to the head office, and you got to go back the second day. And when you're in the Dominican Republic, what you tend to do, or what I'm told you do, because I'm learning all these things, is you open up two accounts. You open up an American currency account, and you open up a Dominican peso account. Because when you're even shopping, it's less expensive. I don't want to shoot someone. I see that guy sitting there, and I don't want to shoot someone that might not want to be on camera. So I'm just going to look over this way. When you're doing shopping, you don't want to necessarily have to be exchanging all the time. So with that, you actually get a better rate when you're moving in Dominican pesos. And of course, it helps the country of Dominican, I'm sure, running their currency instead of American currency all the time. Pretty much Canadian currency doesn't exist over here. What animal is making that sound? See, I feel like a 9-year-old. I gotta find out. Like in Canada, we have cicadas and other things, and I don't know what the big picture looks like here. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. It's a beautiful day. Everyone's so friendly here. Anyway, how can you not be when you get to wake up to beauty like this? I think this is long enough. I'm gonna be home soon enough. We're not gonna get lost. And this is a gated community that I'm in. So the gentleman over there, you'll see different security people hanging out, different laborers hanging out, the pool people, the gardeners, all that kind of stuff, keeping this place looking shipshape, and then allows us as expats to walk around wearing kilts, because I'm wearing my kilt when I'm in the community, because who knows if what wearing a skirt would be like down here. And so things like that, so you can just be in whomever you are. When I walk around in Dominican Republic, I am wearing shorts until I get acclimatized. People get to know me. So some of you, I'm sure, that's known me for a while, it's like, Damien, you in shorts? Damien, you? I remember one time I went sailing, and I wore swim trunks when I was going sailing, and I parked my boat in front of a family. I was going to say close friends, but there's certain individuals become family. So there's my daughter Delaney. I got to get my daughter down here. So I was parking my boat, thankfully, in front of her house, who I call Aunt Jackie and Uncle Paul. And so I come out with my swim trunks on, and they've never seen me in swim trunks or anything like that before. And it was almost a tourist attraction. Sorry, they didn't see me. Sorry, their mother, my grandmother, or my mother, I guess, because I adopted Delaney. See how convoluted this becomes? So she came, I was like, oh my gosh, she got the camera, she made this whole affair. It's like, I gotta show everyone else you actually have legs. Anyway, so, but given it's nice to be walking. It's feeling warm now. You feel that moisture on your skin. But it's a different kind of moisture. It's a different kind of warmth. It's so tropical. It is so moist. And it's so welcoming. It's wild. It's like I just get this chill inside. I got a shiver, but not a shiver to stay warm. Just a shiver to, I don't know, let it in. It's a really wild experience down here. So, all right, I got probably 200 calls I got to make today. When I get back to my office, a lot of expats. Here, he's working again. A lot of expats work from home. We do online work and things along that line, and a lot of what I do is online as well. So I got to get back to work now and go. So this is the other side of my unit, and I guess that's where we keep our garbage. The garbage and recycling is not separated yet, at least not here. It's all done one shot. They're getting structures together to recycle more. The garbage is where do you put all your garbage on an island like this? So they actually charge you, I think, to bring things in a little bit. Kind of like how in Canada now there's an eco tax or something, an electronics tax, that kind of thing. So with that, that's kind of this side of things. So that's where we keep our garbage, unromantic things. But even at that, it's just a beautiful little space, isn't it? So, home I am. I gotta learn my Spanish. So a really nice gentleman came to me yesterday. He tried to introduce himself. I wasn't sure if he was introducing himself by his name, if he's trying to ask me a question. It was really really frustrating. It's like, my gosh, I really got to spend the time to get my Spanish back. So I got to do that. I'm going to work on making that happen relatively soon. But this is my new casa, and I count myself blessed. And that's a bird. And that's the pool. Who knows? I might go for swimming. There's pools are popular down here. A lot of houses have villas. Just about all of them have at least a pool. This one is chlorine, and they also do bromine. And I'd love to eventually one day run a saltwater pool because my wife can't do any of the above, and she prefers saltwater. All right, and that's the gentleman we saw earlier. So I'm going to say hi to him. Thanks, guys.